Okay. Um, hello, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be talking about different YouTube channels that I recommend subscribing to for different topics. The first one will be talking about different YouTube channels that, uh, if you're interested in transitioning into the tech field, there's a bunch of channels that are very active and provide free content, free learning content. One of them is Women Who Code, and they're an organization that promotes. So let's see, let's go to their About page. So it's the largest, most active community for technical women in the world. They have award-winning programs that support over 290,000 members around the globe, and they have lots of trainings, workshops, hackathons, conferences, and more. And they award scholarships. I actually used, I had a scholarship from Women Who Code to attend a conference in 2016 for DockerCon. Okay. And you can go to their different, they have a job board, networking events, digital events. You can, become a member. They have a website as well. Let's see. Um, let's go to their website. Um, so their website is womenwhocode.com. You can join. You have membership benefits, global community. Let's see. Hello, brown skin girls. Yeah, so, and Stephanie Bear 16. What's senpai? Senpai? Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I know who you are. I've interacted with people on Themis and Thoughts channel, I believe. Hello. So yeah, so they have a website where you can. I've signed up for their job board. Okay, I believe there's a place where you can. I think you need to sign in before you can put in your email so they can email you different job opportunities. I think it ended up going to my spam folder, to be honest. But anyways, so there's this womenwhocode.com/jobs. Okay. For going into, so I'm gonna talk about other channels to subscribe to, but I also want to make sure. Let's see. I'm going to list the website here. Okay. If you want to go into coding, I recommend going at it slowly, because you don't want to be overwhelmed with new content. Okay, so they have a podcast. So, and also they have a lot of playlists you can go through. Something that's interesting that I started learning about is quantum computing, and quantum computing is like something new, and it's different than the typical like zeros and ones machine code. um, it's I feel it'll allow people to um, oh yeah, senpai. Yeah, I'm a weeb as well. So um I thought when you said senpai there was like someone called senpai. um so yeah, so subscribe to Women Who Code. They're very active. They're always posting videos. You're never going to be bored. Another channel is CS50. CS50 is a course they teach at Harvard, and they post their videos. They like record their videos and post it on YouTube. They also offer courses on edX.org. Um, let's see. Let's go to their about page. CS50, Harvard University's Introduction to Intellectual Enterprises of Computer Science and the Art of Programming. Demanding but definitely doable, social but educational, a focused topic, but broadly applicable skills. CS50 is the quintessential Harvard and Yale course. Okay, let's see. Interesting, they have a lot. Yep. Okay, so here is the edX link. edX.org. You can go to this website to audit courses. You can also pay for certificates if you know you're interested in the course. There are so many programming languages. How do I know which ones to learn? I would say to, I guess explore the beginning languages. So beginner languages like they're called low level languages like Java, C#, C. They tend to be strictly typed languages that they teach at universities. Let's see. edX, audit, free university courses. Okay. So yeah, so the very first computer programming language that I learned was JavaScript. Let's see. Let me search for JavaScript in edX. And I guess I got introduced to it through my AmeriCorps position. I basically learned it because I needed to teach it. So let's see what you can see. So there's all these different courses you can audit for free. So JavaScript is the language that makes websites interactive. Before, like in the, I don't know, like 2000s or 90s, websites used to just be static. You couldn't like click on things or, chat with people, all that stuff. It used to just be like where you can like read stuff. or maybe watch stuff. So anyway, so JavaScript makes it so that, like, you know, when I'm hovering over these cards, there's a shadow behind it that's like JavaScript. Or like when I click on this, it goes to University of Pennsylvania's site. Or like when I hover over this, you can see it changes color. And also, there's something you can do that will show you the JavaScript and HTML and CSS. It's, I believe, okay, if you do right click, inspect, you can see how the site is ordered. So this is HTML. No, this is edX, edx.org. That's where you can audit free courses, and you can see, like, if you like a specific language, you can like audit university level courses. So yeah, so this, when you do right click on any website and do, and like, it's at the very bottom when you do right click, click inspect, then you can see, I think it's arigato is thank you, and then doitashimasu is welcome. You're welcome. And then, so when there's this script tag, so script tag is where you put JavaScript code. But usually complicated pages like these, they tend to be more complex and very dynamic. So don't let that intimidate you. So yeah, so I would also start with HTML and CSS. So the three languages I would start with is JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. Let me search for HTML here. Okay. So there's this coding essentials and best practices. W3C. W3C has like lovely like tutorial websites that I still use to this day. So yeah, and to register it's free, so you don't need to worry about the price as well. And then another site that I would recommend is Scratch. So let's see, CS50. I'm going to take this inspection page out. So Scratch is like a very, very beginner sort of way of learning. Okay, let's go to Harvard's Scratch. Okay, let's see. Okay. Archived course. Steffi Bear. Yeah. I was like looking back to my YouTube videos, like I created a playlist for K-pop videos, music videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like a weeb way back in the day, I guess. Let's go to scratch.mit.edu, and in here you can, like, it's designed to look, I guess it looks like it's what kids use to learn, but it's okay for adults as well. Let's see. You can go to featured projects, inspect different projects, and see all the different blocks that they use. Different concepts, like there's loops, if else then loops, do while loops that you could just like drag and drop. If else then, let's see, where's the do while? While this, do this. Repeat this like this. Forever, do this. Like, and then you click on the green button, and then I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah. You can play different games. You can pause it. You can subscribe to different people, different creators. You can become your own creator as well. So yeah, I would also recommend scratch.mit.edu. Let me put that in the description box. JavaScript. Yeah, I would start with HTML, JavaScript, and CSS because they're front end languages, meaning they're languages that allow you to do things that people can see and interact with. Versus back end is what happens when you go to, I don't know, like Amazon.com, and when you click on buy, then it interacts with the database, which means like it'll subtract from the inventory, all that stuff. That's back end. Back end is software that happens behind the scenes. So explore front-end languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then you'll learn about SQL, databases, and microservice languages and all that stuff. More about CS50. So the main instructor, he has really good explanation about algorithms, because if you want to go into the industry, become a software engineer, you'd need to take algorithm or like technical, you'd need to pass that technical interview, which involves algorithm. Let's see. You need to solve algorithm problems. And let's see. It's a good playlist to start with. CS50 lectures. Perhaps they create playlists based on years instead of topics. Let's see. So they also have live shoots. Let's see. Lecture 7. So the reason why I got into, like I pivoted to this software engineering career is because I feel computer has become such, like an integral part of everyone's life, at least in the modern Western world. Okay, front end. Okay. Yeah, like I prefer front end as well. I'm currently an apprentice at a company that, or like I'm in a team and all they do is back end, so it's okay, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, oh, I might do another video about algorithms because that's like one big part. Okay, so I did Women Who Code, CS50, and then let's go to code.org. Code.org is it's a non-profit organization that aims to spread, increase the education, or like they want more girls and women to go into the field. And they also work on school curriculum to make it so that they've made it so that there's a few US states where you need to take computer science in order to graduate. So let's go to videos. Code.org. Let's go to the website actually. Oh, they haven't put it in here. How AI works. They have good, like nice videos about. Yeah. I don't think I can play this video without. Interesting. So code.org it's like Scratch. Create sprite okay. So it's similar to Scratch where they have blocks that you can drag and drop and make sprites move. Let's see. Roles, sprites, locations, events, loops. You can create your own variables, functions. Okay. I prefer Scratch because that I have more experience with it, but feel free to go to code.org and you can learn how to make phone apps. Okay, it wants me to sign in. Okay, but yeah, so let's go back to YouTube. Okay. And that is pretty much it when it comes to YouTube channels that I I believe would be helpful in for a beginner. So I guess let's move on to or actually I think that's pretty much it. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and also like put down in the comment section what else you're curious about. So I'll keep a note on your question about what are the best languages to learn for beginners. So I'll do another video about HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, which are front-end web development languages, as well as like if anyone's interested in back-end, let me know what other questions you have. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and catch you in the next live. Thanks for the interactions. Bye.